Okay, so sit man tayo sa sa three-phase power. Okay, so ano ba yung mga formula na kailangan natin tandaan dito sa three-phase? Okay? So for single phase, so yung formula na ginagamit natin, di ba? Okay, so we have P equals to so BI cosine theta. Okay, o kaya BI PF. Okay, so what if meron na tayong three-phase? Okay, so sa three-phase, di ba, meron tayong dalawang connection. So, which are DY, tsaka delta connection. So, tingnan natin kung ano yung magiging formula natin for both connections. Okay, so unahin mo natin si Y. Okay, so for Y connection, so let's say ito yung ating load side. Okay, so kapag kukuhin natin yung power sa Y connection, so syempre, di ba, sa element tayo magbabase. Okay, so yung ating formula is, kasi sa three-phase, meron tayong tinatawag na phase value sa line value. Okay? So kung Y connection, so kailangan natin makuha is yung voltage mismo ng phase. Let's say B phase siya. Okay, let's say dito sa phase A. So let's say meron tayong voltage dyan, phase voltage, and syempre yung current dadaloy dyan. Okay? So yun yung magiging power natin dito sa isang phase pa lang. Okay? So same concept sa kabilang phase. Let's say ito yung phase A, then ito yung phase B. So kailangan natin is yung current dyan na dadaloy and also yung kanyang corresponding voltage. Same concept dito sa ating last phase. Let's say sa phase C, so we have I phase, then B phase. Okay? So ibig sabihin kung tigisa silang phase, so meron tayong total power na tatlo. Okay? So yung power natin sa phase A plus power natin sa phase B plus power natin sa phase C. So mapapansin natin by balance system. So di ba kapag balance, ang nababago lang sa atin is yung kanyang angle. Pero yung magnitude ng current at voltage is same. So ibig sabihin, yung ating power sa phase A is equal sa power natin sa phase B and also equal sa power natin sa phase C. Okay? Kaya from this, yung magiging total power natin is equals to 3 ng power sa isang phase. Okay? So let's say 3 P phase. Okay? So kung ilalagay natin yung formula natin for phase, so sa single phase, so we have 3 multiplied by, so yung magiging voltage na natin dito and current is dapat per phase value. Okay? So we have B phase, I phase, cosine theta. Okay, yung angle natin dito sa cosine theta, make sure lang na ang gagamitin natin is yung voltage do sa mismong element. Okay, kagaya dito, let's say sa phase A. Okay, itong part na to. Okay, so dapat ang kailangan natin gamitin dyan, so kung ang current dumalo is I phase, assume natin na IA, so dapat yung voltage natin dito sa phase A is yung VAN. Okay, kasi per phase value yung pag-uusapan natin. Okay? So, yun yung sinasabi kong dapat same ng element tsaka same ng phase o kaya kung line value siya. Okay? So, from this, ito yung magiging isang equation natin. Okay? Kapag per phase yung ating given. Kalimitan kasi sa mga problem, ang ginagamit na value of voltage is line. May kalimitan na given is line. O kung di man binanggit sa problem na line voltage siya, ina-assume natin na line voltage yon. Okay? So, kung i-apply natin dito sa ating formula, yung line voltage natin. So, substitute natin, CF3. Line voltage natin is, so P phase kasi, so convert natin. So, PL divided by square root of 3. At alam naman natin, kapag Y connection, yung ating line current is equals to phase current. Okay? Kasi Y yung connection niya. Kaya ito, pwede natin sabihin na line. So, cosine theta. Kaya from this, yung magiging power natin in terms of line value of current and voltage, so we have 3 divided by square root of 3. So we have square root of 3 BLIL cosine theta. Okay, so ito yung ating pwede gamitin kapag Y connection. Okay, so try naman natin kapag delta yung ating load. Okay, kung delta yung ating connection. So, from this, alam naman natin kapag delta, yung phase value ng voltage is equals to line value. Pero in terms of current, so line current is phase current phase current multiplied by square root of 3. Okay, so ayan. So, make sure lang na sa element tayo kukuha ng power. Okay, so same concept pa din. So, tatlo siya. So, PT equals to 3 ng power natin each phase. Okay, so by formula, so we have 3 times B phase, I phase, cosine theta. Okay, so alam naman natin, kapag delta yung connection, yung phase value of voltage is equals to line value of voltage. So we have 3, equal lang din siya sa line voltage. Pero yung current natin is iba na. Okay, kasi ang ating phase current is line current divided by square root of 3. Kaya kung sa-substitute natin, so we have IL divided by square root of 3 cosine theta. So from this, so yung magiging formula natin kapag delta yung ating load, so we have 3 divided by square root of 3 is also square root of 3 BLIL cosine theta. Okay, so mapapasin natin, same pa din yung formula na gagamitin natin. Okay? So, ayan. So, isa pa na pwede natin gamitin na formula. Okay, so yung pag-compute natin sa pag-compute natin ng power is yung P is equals to so I square R, di ba? Ito yung kalimitan natin ginagamit sa single phase. Okay? Kukunin natin yung current dumali doon sa mismong element, then ito yung formula natin. Okay? Kung 3 phase siya, so itatimes lang din natin siya sa 3. Okay, pero itong current natin dito, again, is nasa phase. Kaya ito ay phase square R. Okay? So, by formula kasi, alam naman natin, pag-compute natin ng phase current, okay, kapag Y connection naman, equal naman siya sa line current, di ba? So, by Ohm's law, so, phase current natin or line current is equals to B phase divided by Z phase. Okay? So, pwede natin i-substitute dito. So, we have 3. So, multiply by so B phase over Z phase square multiply by R. Again, yung R natin dito is per phase. Okay? So, we have so 3 B phase square R phase divided by yung ating impedance. Okay? So, impedance square siya. Okay? So, by impedance triangle kasi, pwede natin kunin yung another equation natin. So, by impedance triangle, so ito yung R, ito yung ating X. Okay, so by formula, so we have 3. So, B phase square, R phase, okay, so divided by R phase square plus X phase square. Okay, so ito yung another formula na pwede natin gamitin kapag kukunin natin yung power sa Y connection. Okay, so dito, wala na tayong current na i-consider. Yung ating impedance, yung component ng impedance, yung resistance sa reactance, and also yung ating phase voltage lang. Okay? So, no need na for current. Okay? So, ayan yung ating pagbabasihan. Okay? Para sa pag-compute ng ating three-phase power. Okay? So, ito kapag real power yung pinapakuha. So, kapag ano naman, kapag reactive power, okay? So, kagaya lang din sa single phase, okay? Okay, so kapag reactive naman, okay, so we have square root of 3. So, BLIL, ba? Ito naman sin theta. Okay? So, in terms of per phase, so we have 3, B phase, I phase, so sin theta. Ayan. So, kapag voltage and impedance lang, so we have 3 multiplied by B phase square. Ito naman magiging X lang. O yung reactance natin, so divided by X phase square plus R phase square. Okay? So, ayan kapag reactive. Pero kapag apparent power, yung S total natin is simply equal to B phase, I phase. So wala na yung cosine theta sa cosine theta. Okay, so by impedance triangle kasi, S ito yung P, diba? So theta. So cosine theta equals to P over S. And alam naman natin kapag P, so we have S cosine theta. Kapag sasubstitute kasi natin doon sa formula ng P, so which is equals to 3B phase I phase cosine theta. Okay, sa pag sinubstitute natin dito yung S, so S cosine theta equals to 3B phase I phase cosine theta. Cancel yung cosine. Kaya matitira B phase I phase lang. Okay, so in terms of line voltage, so we have square root of 3 BLIL. So in terms of voltage sa impedance, so we have 3 B phase square over Z phase. Okay? So, ayan yung kailangan natin tandaan sa 3-phase power. Okay? So, i-manipulate lang natin yung formula. Nakadepende sa problem kung ano yung pinapakuha sa atin. Okay? So, try to example. Okay, so 170 kilovolt, 3-phase electric source, so delivers 200 MVA to a balanced load. So, which has a power factor of 90% lagging. So, what is the line current? So, given tayo ng voltage, wala nang binanggit. So, assume natin na line voltage siya. So, 170 kilovolts. Then, given yung ating S total, 200 megavolt ampere. So, which has a power factor of 90%. So, what is the line current? Okay, so kung ating pinapakuha, so given na yung ating current power. Okay, so by formula, so total power natin is equals to square root of 3 BLIL. Okay, wala na yung power factor. Okay, so current yung pinapakuha, so we have 200 MVA, so times 10 raised to 6 over square root of 3 times 170 times 10 raised to 3. Okay, kaya magiging line current natin will be equal to, so 200, so times 10 raised to 6 over square root of 3, so times 170 times 10 raised to 3. Okay, so we have 679.24. 0.24 amperes. Okay, so ito yung magiging final answer natin. So we have letter D. Okay, so wala namang binanggit dito guys sa problem kung ano yung connection. So assume agad natin na Y yung connection niya. Okay? So next. Okay, so a three-phase motor is rated 50 HP. So yung 50 HP is pwede natin convert sa watts. Okay? So meron tayong voltage 440 volts. So then yung power factor natin is 85%. Okay? So what is the rated current? Okay? So dito, by formula, we have P equals to square root of 3 BLIL PM. Okay? So kasi given as the power factor eh. So yung ating power line, i-convert lang natin sa watts. Okay? So given is 50 HP. So convert natin sa watts. So 1 HP is equivalent to 746 watts. Okay? So cancel yung HP. So equals to square root of 3. So line voltage natin is 440 volts. Assume na line voltage siya. Then yung ating current and yung power factor natin na 0.85. Kaya from this, we can calculate na for the value of current. Okay? So we have 50. So multiply by 746. So divided by square root of 3. So multiply by 440 volts. So multiply by 0.85. Okay, so we have 57.58 amperes. Okay, so ito yung magiging sagot natin. We have letter B. Okay? So next. So a balanced three-phase load draws 120 amperes line current. Okay, so given tayo ng line current of 120 amperes. Okay, so at 230 volts line. Okay, so given the line voltage 230 volts. Power factor is 0.848 lagi. 848. Okay, laging current. Okay, solve for the real power. Okay, so by formula again, the P total natin square root of 3, BLIL, then yung ating power factor. So we have square root of 3, voltage natin is 230 volts, multiply by the current, so 120 amperes, then power factor of 0.848. Okay, so the total power natin will be equal to the square root of 3, so times 230, so times 120, times 0.848. Okay, so divide natin 1,000 kasi sa pamimilian naka-kilowatts. Okay, so we have 40.54. Okay, so 40.54 kilowatts. Okay, so ito yung magiging sagot natin. We have letter A. Okay, so next. Okay, so find the average power absorbed by a balanced three-phase load in an ABC circuit, which BCB is equals to 208 angle 15 and IB equals to 3 at an angle of 110 amperes. Okay, so real power pinapako sa atin. So given tayo BCB, so we have 208 at an angle of 15 volts. Then yung current natin is equals to 3 at an angle of 110 amperes. Again, hindi natin siya pwedeng i-direct na i-multiply. So by formula kasi, so especially sa apparent power, so pwede natin gamitin square root of 3 BLIL. Okay? So itong line current, kung kung i-assume kasi natin na yung ating connection is Y, so itong IB natin is the line current. Line current o phase current. Okay? Pero itong voltage kasi natin, naka-line voltage siya. And isa pa, BCB. So mapapansin natin, di ba, sa positive sequence kasi, so kapag ABC sequence, yung ating voltage is BAB, kapag line, BBC, tsaka BCA. Okay? So paano naman, sir, kapag BCB? Okay? So kapag BCB, so pwede natin siyang i-convert into BBC. Okay? So mabilis siyang i-convert kapag lalagay natin sa partition. Okay? So, reference lagi natin is at an angle of 0 degree. Okay? So, 208 at an angle of 15 degree volt. Okay? So, kung yung ating angle pagbabasihan, ito siya. Ito yung 15 degree. Okay? So, sinasabi, kapag kukunin natin yung reverse, voltage, okay? So, kumbaga, magiging BBC siya. So, kailangan lang natin extend itong magnitudes sa exactly opposite. Okay, so dito sa kabila. Okay? Kaya from this, kung ito, BCB, itong kabila is yung BBC. So, ibig sabihin, mababago yung sign natin dito. Sorry, yung angle. So, from this, di ba, yung ating direction is counterclockwise para maging positive. So, yung magiging angle na natin dito is, so kung ito 15, ito straight line, so 180 degree. So, ibig sabihin, 15 plus 180, so yung BBC natin will be equal to, so same magnitude, at an angle of 15 plus 180, ito 195. Okay? So, ayan, BBC. Okay, so volts. So, from this, kailangan na lang natin makuha is yung phase value of voltage. Kasi given na tayo ng phase value of current, so para makompute yung phase value of voltage, so by conversion na lang. Okay, so we have BBN is equals to the magnitude divided by square root of 3 at an angle of, yung angle, ma-minus natin ng 30 degree. Kaya 195 minus 30, so we have 165. So from this, ito na yung magiging value of BBN natin. Okay? Kaya from this, pwede na natin gamitin yung formula ng PT. Okay, actually, ito, mas maganda na ito eh. Diretso na kasi ito. So, ang kailangan kasi dito is phase of value. Okay, so sige, try natin parehas. So, ito munang sa PT o yung ating real power o average power. So, ito, we have square root of 3, BLIL, cosine, theta. Yung theta natin is the difference between the voltage angle tsaka yung current angle. So, make sure lang kung ano yung phase dapat yun din yung phase ng voltage, yun din yung phase ng current. So, BBN, phase B siya, sa IB natin, so phase B din siya. Okay? So, from this, we have square root of 3. BL natin na magnitude, so we have 208. Okay? Line voltage ang pinag-uusapan. IL natin, so we have 3. Okay? Cosine, difference between the voltage angle tsaka yung current. So, 165 minus 110, so we have 55. Ayan. So, tingnan natin kung ano yung magiging sagot natin. So, square root of 3. So, multiply by 208 times 3 cosine 55. Okay, so we have 619.92. Ayan, so meron naman. So, 619.92 watts or approximately 620 watts. So, ito yung magiging final answer natin. So, sa pamimilian, meron tayong letter B. Pero kung gagamitin natin itong apparent power, diretso na siya. Okay, no need na natin i-minus yung dalawang angle. Pero dito, kapag ilalagay natin sa calculation, kasama yung angle, syempre. So, square root of 3. So, we have BL. Okay. So, we have BL natin is, so, we have kasi line voltage yan, no? So, phase voltage lang gamitin natin. Sige. So, convert na kasi natin sa phase value eh. Okay, so we have 3 B phase, I phase. Okay, I phase, conjugate. Ayan. So, may conjugate. Okay, so we have 3 multiplied by, so B phase, ayan, so 208 over square root of 3 at an angle of 165. Okay, so multiply by I phase conjugate. Okay, so sa single phase, di ba, BI asterisk o BI conjugate. Okay, so same concept dito. So we have 3 at an angle of conjugate ng positive 110. So we have negative 110. Okay, so from this, magiging S total natin is, so 3 times 208 over square root of, dapat complex muna. So 3 times 208 over square root of 3 at an angle of 165. So multiply by 3 at an angle of negative 110. Okay? Ayan. So we have 619.92 then. J plus J, 885.34. Okay? BA. So ito yung magiging apparent power natin. So dito, mas okay naman gamitin to para at least parehas ng power o lahat ng power pwede nyo nang ma-identify. Okay? So kaya dito, yung ating magiging average power is yung 619.92 watts. Okay, so same lang naman yung lumabas. Okay, maalin ang gamitin. Okay, so nakadepende na sa inyo kung ano yung gagamitin, kung ano yung mas convenient. Pero para sa akin, mas okay itong apparent power ang gamitin natin para at least kung ano man yung ipakuha sa problem, pwede na agad natin ma-identify. Okay, so ayan.